Hey everyone, how are we all doing tonight? Hope you're doing well. I'm super tired as always, but I will try my best to get through this. Hashashin, I'm probably pronouncing your name incorrectly. How are you doing, dude? Thank you for dropping in. Just before I start, again, gonna go for about 2.5 to 3 hours tonight, if possible. I am installing Death Stranding 2 in the background, so hopefully we do not get interrupted about 5 minutes into the stream saying, hey, your game's installed. I'm not playing that tonight. I don't know if I'll be streaming that game at all. Oh god. Once again, I feel like trash. But this game is going to make me feel much, much better. Hopefully. Still setting up, I need to switch that off. I don't know why multi-chat insists on putting the Twitch chat there. Got a window for Twitch chats that I can interact with, and I've got the multi-chats, which is read-only. I want that to just output YouTube. It keeps switching on me though. Alright, so we just took down a Hind D with a Stinger. To stop the launch of the new type of nuclear warhead, Snake must use the destination code emergency override key at the underground maintenance base up north, or destroy Metal Gear itself. Snake fights Liquid's Hind D on the roof of the communications tower B and defeats it. Snake gets the message from Otacon that the elevator of communications tower B has started moving again. The entrance to the underground maintenance base is beyond the snowfield north of communications tower B. Snake heads for the elevator of communications tower B, we've said that a lot, to go down to the snowfield. So, base of communications tower B, let's go to the snowfield. Where nothing bad will happen at all, I'm sure. Right, fellas, I took down a chopper. What do you think about that?
You did it, Snake. You shot down the Hind.
I was so worried.
Liquid couldn't have survived that.
I wonder. But even so, just because we've taken out their leader doesn't mean they're gonna give up. They're still gonna try to launch that nuke.
You're right. There's no time to waste. Hurry. The underground base is past the communications tower. The elevator's working again, isn't it?
We've taken out two now, Psycho Mantis and Liquid Snake. Hashashin, Metal Gear is nostalgic for you even though you've never played it or even were gaming back then. Wow. And yet this is nostalgic. Good stuff.
I don't know why, but the elevator just started working again. If you take it all the way to the bottom of Tower B and go outside, you'll be in the snowfield. The entrance to the underground maintenance base is in the north of the snowfield.
Okay, let's head for this elevator. How am I looking for health? Pretty good. Let's put that on. The elevator looks like it's downstairs. Yep, they're still here. Let's toss a chaff. That would not count as an alert, but even so, not great. Just enough time to get through two of them. It doesn't matter where the shaft lands, the entire screen or the entire room is covered, and you can just go. Oh, a bit late on that one, jeez. Okay, the elevator should be left here or right here, whichever. That was odd.
I don't know why.
What was that noise? We are already on level 9. We need to go down to the ground. Or somewhere close to the ground.
Snake, there's something I forgot to tell you before.
What?
There were 5 stealth camouflage prototypes in my lab.
Yeah, so?
If you take out the one I'm wearing, that leaves 4.
Hey, this isn't first grade math class.
I thought I'd get one for you. So I went back to the lab and
Yeah?
the 4 suits were missing. Also, about the elevator that I checked out, it's really strange. It was like someone was intentionally holding it.
When you were riding on it, did the weight limit warning go off?
That's another thing that bothered me about it. The warning went off, and I know I couldn't be over the limit.
Put it
How much
together.
do you weigh?
About 135. But that elevator had a weight limit of 650 pounds.
It would take at least 5 people to go over that limit.
Look out, Snake! The guys who stole my stealth prototypes are in there with you!
That face though.
Too late, Snake. Now die.
So this is a mandatory alert. I think if we just yank them about, yoink them off the edge, yoink them off as they edge, they'll eventually go down. And they're not doing a terribly good job here. Yeah, okay. Let's equip something heavier. These guys are really that strong. I'm taking a lot of damage here. I shouldn't be taking any. Alright, how do you take these guys out? Alright, I think one might be down. No, they're all still up. They are... Oh my god. That's how long it takes. Right, come here, you. Not getting up after that. Problem with that is that move leaves you very vulnerable.
Otacon, I can't see them. What should I do?
Oh. Stealth camouflage works by bending the light around an object. That's how it makes them invisible. But it doesn't have the ability to mask heat. Use your thermal goggles, Snake. You'll be able to see their heat signatures.
I did not think of that.
Snake, you can't fight what you can't see. Use your thermal goggles.
What's about you? Alright, he's fucked off somewhere. God damn it, Oscon. Okay, we're down on the ground, or level 1 at least. I don't want to use that, but I'll use that. We saw that a long time ago, PSG-1 bullets. we had to go all the way down here to trigger the cutscene, so that Oscon came up the elevator. Really? Game hates me. And I suppose this is a part where we should question why the game's giving me PSG-1 bullets. Oh my god. We need to shaft our way through that. Okay. Noted for future. There is another truck there that we could use to teleport between places.
It looks like the weather is getting worse. Try using your binoculars.
What about the satellite data?
I'm sorry, Snake. I can't see the entrance in the satellite photos either.
What about a heat source? An exhaust pipe or something?
I can't confirm anything. Only that there are multiple heat sources to the southeast of your position.
That's probably just the burning wreckage from the Hind.
Snake, you're in a big open space surrounded by walls. The entrance to the underground base should be somewhere in there. Stay close to the walls and you won't get lost.
Snake, you're our only hope. Please stop them from launching that nuke.
I'll try.
Sound travels better in cold environments. If you're going to use a handgun, you should equip a suppressor.
I don't have a choice, it's already equipped.
Otacon, which direction is the underground base?
It's in the
North.
snowfield to the north of Tower B. The door is security level 6. The weather's terrible. Make sure you don't get lost out there. Snake, I don't have to tell you, but it's bitter cold out there. It'd be dangerous to stay out in the snowfield too long.
Indeed. The truck is on the left there. Oh! You might want to get to cover, Snake.
Snake, are you okay?
Otacon, were there any other stealth prototypes?
No, there were only 5.
So, this isn't stealth camouflage then.
What are you talking about?
Someone's aiming at me in the middle of this blizzard.
It's her!
Wolf? Sniper Wolf?
Yes, it's her. It's definitely her.
Otacon, you sound like you're happy.
No, I'm not.
So then what is it?
Snake, please don't kill her.
Are you insane?
Watch me kill her.
Please. She's a good person. You'd know that if you talked to her.
Listen to me, kid. She's a merciless killer.
I can see you perfectly from here. I told you, I'd never quit the hunt. Now you're mine.
Wolf, no, you can't.
Don't get between a wolf and its prey.
You're pretty good if you can hit me in this storm.
You see, women naturally make better soldiers.
Wolf, don't do this.
Snake, I'm near. Can't you sense me near you?
It's a mistake for a sniper to reveal her location.
Is that right? Well, I'm going to send you a love letter, my dear. Do you know what that is? It's a bullet straight from my gun to your heart.
Please, Wolf. Snake, no!
Quiet! Don't get in our way.
Now I'm gonna pay you back for Meryl.
You men are so weak. You can never finish what you start.
Sniper duel round 2. She's over there somewhere. We can definitely find her if we like crouch down and take a shot. Or I can do this. Not that. That didn't work. And I just got hit there. Have they patched this? I don't think so. Can I actually hit her like this? Yes, I just need to be careful about how I raise the missile. And that's the wrong button. Oh my god, my voice. Because yeah, I don't fancy trying to snipe her again after what happened last time. Just gonna carefully make our way up the slope. We're gonna chase her with missiles. There's a lot of doors here. I think that door there leads to the base. The other ones just lead to supplies. I'm not sure if she can shoot down these rockets at all. I don't think she can. Dude. Damn it. Tried to get Cuse, and this is not the time and or place for it. One more. There. We get an increase immediately. The only sarcastic comments I'll make here is that she is not lung shot.
Waited for this moment.
She got blown the fuck up by rockets.
Waiting is my job. Never moving a muscle. Concentrating. I am long shot. You cannot save me. Please. Just finish me quick. I am a Kurd. I have always dreamed of a peaceful place like this.
A Kurd. So that's why you're called Wolf.
I was born on the battlefield. Raised on the battlefield. Gunfire, sirens, and screams. They were my lullabies. Hunted like dogs, day after day. Driven from our ragged shelters. That was my life. Each morning I'd wake up and find a few more of my family or friends dead beside me. I'd stare at the morning sun and pray to make it through the day. The governments of the world turned a blind eye to our misery. But then, he appeared. My hero. Saladin. He took me away from all that.
Saladin? You mean Big Boss?
I became a sniper. Hidden. Watching everything through a rifle's scope.
Did they cover that in MGS5 at
Now
all?
I could see war. Not from inside, but from the outside.
I don't think so.
As an observer, I watched the brutality, the stupidity of mankind through the scope of my rifle. I joined this group of revolutionaries to take my revenge on the world. But I have shamed myself and my people. I am no longer the wolf I was born to be. In the name of vengeance, I sold my body and my soul. Now I am nothing more than a dog.
Wolves are noble animals. They're not like dogs. In Yupik, the word for wolf is Keglenek, and the Aleuts revere them as honorable cousins. They call mercenaries like us dogs of war. It's true. We're all for sale at some price or another. But you're different. Untamed. Solitary. You're no dog. You're a wolf.
Who are you? Are you Saladin?
Wolf. You spared Meryl's life.
She was never my real target. I don't kill for sport.
Rest easy. You'll die as the proud wolf you are.
I finally understand. I wasn't waiting to kill people. I was waiting for someone to kill me. A man like you. You're a hero. Please, set me free.
Why? Why? I loved you.
What is it?
My gun. Give it to me. She's part of me. Everyone's here now. Oh, okay, hero. Set me free.
Goodbye. Snake, you said that love could bloom on the battlefield. But I couldn't save her. What are you doing?
Returning it to its owner. I don't need a handkerchief.
Why?
I don't have any more tears to shed. I'm going to the underground base. We're out of time.
I know.
You'll have to protect yourself now. Don't trust anyone.
Yeah.
If I can't stop Metal Gear, this whole place will probably be bombed to hell.
Yeah.
We might not meet again.
I'll hang on to my codec. I want to keep helping.
You can leave anytime. Get a head start. A head start on your new life.
Snake! What was she fighting for? What am I fighting for? What are you fighting for?
If we make it through this, I'll tell you.
Cliche response. It sounds like there's an EKG in the background of that song.
Okay. I'll be searching too.
Wussy response. Those walls in the background though. Oof. Rip Wolf. Are the dogs here? They're nice. I think the walls can come back. Oh. Well, that's the path to the underground base. We need a shaft for that. Come on. Whatever's in there, I want it. Yeah, there's no way through at this point without throwing a shaft. The third and final cardboard box. Spoilers, that is in fact the final cardboard box. So, what's in here? Nothing. But this is manned. If you hop in a box and go in there, or vice versa, then you will actually get transported there. So we can go back to the snowfield here, back to the nuclear warhead storage building, through the towers, and we can go all the way back to the heliports. Not that I think there's any real need to do so. Brother, please. There's our shaft. There's even more. Lovely. I've got a feeling I'm going to need lots. Nothing in here except bullets. And there's one more up here. Which I assume stores claymores. Lovely troll game. Diazepam, which we do not need. Stun grenades, and I will take that ration. Oh, okay, so if you run over the claymore, it shows up. And then disappears after a while. Cool. Thank you, game. I hate it. Okay, let's make our way. Level 7. I do not remember level 7 at all. Alright, let's go in. And the worst part about this is you go down here after that very emotional scene and I'm sorry, you didn't take this out? Very cute, Konami. Very cute. You left that in. This is the part where you had to swap the disc. Why on earth did I leave that in? Okay. We have one guard on the far side, one below us, I think. One dead ahead. How about thee? Not getting up from that. Actually, yes you are, never mind. Oh, come on. Alright, fine, I'm breaking your neck. I've murdered hundreds of people so far, I may as well murder a few more. I enjoy all the killing and all that. Next time we play this, we'll have stealth camos, so it's not going to matter. Right, 2 gun turrets below us. We're going this way, aren't we? Yep. Ah! Okay, this I do not recall at all. I mean, I remember how we get through it, but I don't recall it at all. Oh my god, really? I'm worried about that guard. He comes up here. He's coming up here. I'm probably screwed. I can't stand up now. The RAS is not an issue. Alright, question. No. If you don't know what I asked, that will make more sense in about 20 minutes or so. I need healing. Yeah, I'll take that. Might be a waste, but I'll take it. You're directly above me. But you're 1 level up, or 2 levels up rather, so... No, you're directly in front of me. Are you going to go left and up? I don't know how to look around corners. I thought it was supposed to be automatic, but he's not doing it. So I never remember using this. But that is definitely a thing that I can use. Alright, you're over there. Let's try and get in front of you. Like, I'm not even sure right now how to access that section with the gun turrets. Never mind, that's my answer. Have I ever been in there? Those are gun cameras, so it's not the end of the world if I get spotted. Or chaff. It is, however, the end of the world if I walk directly into that lava. Or whatever it is. Molten missile, whatever you want to call this. We're in a furnace. It'll be molten missile. And I just lost a shit ton of health. A ration would be very nice right about now. Oh boy.
Take that cargo elevator down, you'll wind up in Metal Gear's underground maintenance base.
We're close.
Metal Gear is straight down. Better move it. There's no time. The terrorists are ready to launch.
Negotiations are all finished,
The government can't cave into terrorist demands.
but they're threatening to launch a nuclear weapon.
They've made their final decision.
Why is the White House being so inflexible? Colonel, is there still something you're hiding from me?
Snake, please. Just concentrate on stopping them, okay?
That will be a yes.
There he is!
Again. And unfortunately, unlike last time, these guys are spread out. Which means I'm going to take a shit ton of damage. There's got to be better ways of fighting these dudes, but I'm just not sure how to do it. Yeah, and I think the stealth camo is the way to go. And that's one. That's two. That's three. I think that's all of them. I don't think there's any more, but I could be wrong. I am frequently wrong on such matters. I suppose I'd better heal, but I'm out of rations. There's a boss battle coming up or something, I'm screwed. Oh my god. I just walked into a frigging field of claymores. And the radar's being jammed, which means I can't see them under any circumstances. This game is such a troll. I suppose there's any rations around here. That is lovely, thank you, game. I never really found a use for the night vision goggles. That doesn't seem to do much. Apart from maybe in the wolf cave. Honestly, this seems to work just as well. Why can I hear crows?
Metal Gear is straight down. Better move it.
Don't know if I can get attacked here. Or if I can attack these guys.
Snake, I've got something to tell you about Naomi Hunter.
What about her?
Is this conversation secure?
Nope.
Don't worry, the monitor's off.
Okay.
What's up?
I was in the FBI too, you know.
I didn't know that. What's your point?
Dr. Hunter's story about her background, about her grandfather being an assistant secretary to Hoover in the FBI,
Yeah?
and then going undercover to investigate the Mafia in New York.
Yeah, what about
We
it?
heard this in
It
prison.
was all a big lie.
What did you say?
It was really bothering me. Why would she lie about it?
She lied.
She might be a spy.
Ridiculous.
Come on, even a high school student could see past it. The head of the FBI at that time, Edgar Hoover, he was a well-known racist. Didn't Naomi say that her father was Japanese?
Yeah?
Well, back then, there wasn't a single Asian investigator. Also, in the 1950s, the undercover mafia sting operations hadn't even started yet. They first started in 1960, in Chicago, not New York.
But
You better check it out. The chief and the president mysteriously dying, and that ninja? Too many strange things are happening.
are you saying that Naomi might be behind it?
I don't know. Either that, or she's working with the terrorists.
Could it be?
If I find out anything, I'll call. In the meantime, be careful.
I'll try. So Naomi is potentially a problem. Still being jammed. Any mines ahead of me? No, but we've got some stuff over here. Another level 6 door. Another ration. Good. Ah, hell.
Welcome, Cossack. This is the end of the road for you. Right, my friends? Listen, they agree. Ravens aren't scavengers like most people think. They're simply returning to the natural world, that which is no longer needed. Sometimes they even attack wounded foxes.
You were the one in the M1 tank? Must have been a tight fit for a big boy like you.
Be nice.
But that was no true battle. The Ravens and I were testing to see what kind of man you were. The judgment is decided. The Ravens say you are a true warrior.
Am I hallucinating? I can't move.
The Raven has put the mark of death upon you. Blood from the east flows within your veins. Ah, your ancestors too were raised on the barren plains of Mongolia. Inuit and Japanese are cousins to each other. We share many ancestors, you and I.
I don't have any crows in my family tree.
You jest, but indeed ravens and snakes are not the best of friends. Nevertheless, you will make a worthy adversary. You live in Alaska too. You know of the World Eskimo Indian Olympics?
Yeah, I know it. Must be a real threat in the muck duck eating contest.
Yes, you are right. But there is another event that I excel at. It is called the ear pull. It is an event where two opponents pull each other's ears while enduring the harsh cold. It tests spiritual as well as physical strength.
You want to pull each other's ears?
The form is different, but the spirit is the same. Rejoice, Snake! Ours will be a glorious battle.
This isn't glorious. It's just plain killing. Violence isn't a sport.
Well, we'll see if there's iron in your words.
Weird man. Alright. What is the agreed method to take out this guy? The Keter does not work.
Vulcan Raven is half Native Alaskan American and half Inuit. He was raised as a shaman, and they say he has supernatural powers. During the Cold War, he trained in Russia with the Bimpel, the Soviet Special Forces. In 1993, he was demoted by President Yeltsin following his coup d'etat, so he fled the country and became a mercenary. After that, he joined those rent-a-war bastards at Outer Heaven, Inc. He stayed there until he joined us in Foxhound, next to a strong recommendation from Revolver Ocelot.
That cannon he's holding is a 20mm Vulcan gun. You usually see them mounted on fighter planes.
On the
You
A10?
can't take him on in a firefight. He'll make mincemeat of you.
He's not just strong, Snake. He's a graduate emeritus from Alaska University, so he's a quick thinker, too.
In any case, you'd better not try to attack him from the front. Normal weapons are no match for his 20mm Vulcan. Try to attack him from the sides or behind.
Oof.
That place is right in the middle of the permafrost. Just like the name says, it never melts. I've heard over 85% of Alaska is permafrost.
Give me advice that will help against Raven.
Cold there, Snake.
Oh my god.
If you don't hurry, your sea rations will freeze. One way to prevent your sea rations from freezing is to hold them close to your body by equipping them.
That is a thing. The rations can stop working, you have to hold them for a while to unlock them.
That room is still under construction because their main priority was to finish Metal Gear's underground base. But the good thing is, with all those containers, it should be easy to hide, right?
I don't think that's going to help terribly much. I know C4 will work. Yeah, no. Let's try the C4. Another thing that will work are the claymores. But I need to be careful how I place them, that I don't lock myself in. Speeding up, just like that. Stingers? Don't think those will work. And yeah, the bouncer field will change after a while. Paths will get locked off. Yeah, he's gunning things down now. Locking off the paths from north. He's not a happy boy.
Come on now.
Nah, come at me, bro. Oh god. Just like that. Now I'm trapped. Couldn't go south because there was a claymore there. Like that. He's moving. If he keeps walking this pattern, he's going to die. And now he's changed. Patience. Oh, come on! I was out of line of sight there. One more. Ah, didn't follow. You troll. So at this point I could probably lock off this path here, lock off the path below, and that would do it, but... not sure what happened there, but it blew up and he didn't die. Probably do this. No, that doesn't work. Okay, I'm screwed. Unless I hide here. I should have placed a claymore. Never mind.
Just as the boss said, it is my existence which is no longer needed in this world. But
3 down.
my body will not remain in this place.
Mantis, Snake, and Raven.
And my flesh will become one with the ravens.
And Wolf.
In that way, I will return to Mother Earth who bore me. Snake! I will be watching you. Understand? Snake, take this security card. It will open that door.
Why?
You are a snake which was not created by nature. You and the boss. You are from another world.
IVF.
A world that I do not wish to know. Go and do battle with him. I will be watching from above. First, I'll give you a hint. The man who you saw die before your eyes.
Which one? There's been several.
What is it?
That was not the DARPA chief. It was Decoy Octopus, a member of Foxhound.
Okay, I've killed 5 now. We killed
He
Octopus.
was a master of disguise.
Cool.
He copied his subjects down to the blood. So he drained the chief's blood and took it into himself. But he wasn't able to deceive the Angel of Death.
That seems unhealthy.
Death. But why go to so much trouble? Why impersonate the chief?
That is the end of my hint. You must solve the rest of the riddle yourself. Snake, in the natural world, there's no such thing as boundless slaughter. There's always an end to it. But you are different.
What are you trying to say?
The path you walk on has no end. Each step you take is paved with the corpses of your enemies. Their souls will haunt you forever. You shall have no peace. Hear me, Snake. My spirit will be watching you.
Cannibalized. Alright, so we've killed Raven and Octopus.
Snake, it's me.
Master.
It's about Naomi. Turn your monitor off.
What about Naomi?
Colonel, is Naomi there?
No, she's away. She's taking a short nap. So what is this about Naomi?
Okay, maybe we better let the Colonel hear this too.
Yeah. Go on, Master.
Well, basically, Dr. Naomi Hunter is not Dr. Naomi Hunter at all.
What?
I thought her story of her background sounded kind of fishy, so I checked it out.
And?
There is an actual Dr. Naomi Hunter, or I should say, there was one. But she's not the woman we know. The real Naomi Hunter disappeared somewhere in the Middle East. Our Naomi must have somehow obtained her identification papers.
So then who is she really?
Who knows?
She must be some kind of spy.
A spy?
Yes. Maybe she's been sent to sabotage this operation.
Are you saying she's with the terrorists?
I don't want to believe it either, but she is working for Foxhound.
So you think she had a part in the uprising?
Or she could be working with some different group altogether.
Different group? It couldn't be.
Place her under arrest.
What?
She's betrayed us. She needs to be arrested and interrogated to find out who she's with.
If she's one of their spies, then we're in big trouble.
What do you mean?
Nothing.
Have you let her in on some kind of vital secret or something?
That's a
Does this
yes.
have anything to do with the mysterious deaths of the DARPA chief and the ArmsTech president?
I have no idea.
Anyway, we cannot allow her to participate any further in this mission.
Wait a minute. Without her, we can't complete this mission.
I knew it. You're hiding something.
Give me some time. I'll try to get it out of her.
Hurry then. We've got to figure out who she is and what she's doing here.
I understand. Snake, give me some time.
I don't have any time left for you.
Why do we need Naomi? What we need to do is either destroy Metal Gear or stop the launch, and that's it.
Snake, if it's about Naomi, I'm looking into the matter right now. Give me a little more time.
Where is she?
She's still sleeping.
I can't believe it. First, the DARPA chief turns out to be an imposter, and now Naomi. What the hell is going on here? I suppose you're going to tell me you don't know anything, right?
I'm sorry, Snake.
A madman is threatening the world with a nuclear weapon. I guess that's what I should worry about now.
I don't know anything about Dr. Naomi, so there's not much I can say. But Snake, I think you'd better leave that to Colonel Campbell. Don't you think you'd better just get to the control room?
That sounds like something I can do. Level 7. Okay, it does change. Look at that. Spoilers. I just spoils it for you. Let's put that. Let's clear this room. I will go back for the other level 7 door later. Once again, I've got no clue what could be in there. And just looking at time, I'm 1 hour into the stream. I don't know if I'll actually finish this run tonight. I might switch over to the VR missions a bit earlier and knock a few more of those out. That said, I need to replay this anyway to get the bandana, and then I need to check out hard mode, or easy mode on the French version. So we'll see how we go. Golden Gas, how you doing, dude? Once again, I am going to throw some chaff. Look at all those guns. What are they guarding? That is Metal Gear. I thought the opening shot was a bit more dramatic than that. Be careful of camera to the north. Pretty sure there's a forced alert in here as well. Yeah, it's doing alright. Throat's playing up as usual, very tired, but otherwise, yeah, the usual. Can I guess around that camera? Yes. Stairs leading down. I vaguely remember that. Now it's time to have about 20 different calls with Oscon.
Snake, it's me.
What's wrong? Did you find a good place to hide?
Yeah, thanks to the stealth gear. It looks like they've finished getting Metal Gear ready.
How do you know that?
I overheard them talking. Where are you now?
Right in front of Metal Gear, but it's strange.
What is?
There's nobody here. No guards, nobody patrolling. It's too quiet.
Maybe because they're all ready. They said they even input the PAL codes.
What should I do?
All we can do is use the override system that President Baker told you about.
But I've only got one of the 3 keys, and besides that, like Ocelot said, there's some trick to using the keys.
Leave it to me.
You got some kind of plan?
Well, I'm in the computer room right now. I'm trying to access Baker's private files.
Baker's files? Don't you need a password?
Of course, but there are ways.
Are you a hacker?
Yep, that describes me pretty well.
Does it look like you can get in?
I don't know yet. I'll give it a try.
I'm counting on you.
An otaku and a hacker. That's a deadly combination. So much for the radar. And it's dropping chaff, which means douseless. I'm going to need to use them very shortly. That would most likely be the pilot's seat.
How's it going?
Not bad. I just got past his 3rd security level. He was a pretty careful guy.
Do you think you'll break in soon?
I never met a system I couldn't bust into.
Okay, keep trying.
I don't see any cameras. Right. He's alive. That's Ocelot, and that is Liquid.
Snake, I did it!
You got past security?
Bingo!
Great. So what do you got?
I accessed the confidential Metal Gear file.
So what about the PAL override system that Baker talked about?
I haven't found it yet.
That's what I need to know.
But Snake, I found something else.
What?
The secret behind the new nuclear weapon. Just as I thought, the nuclear warhead is designed to be fired from the railgun like a projectile. It doesn't use fuel, so it isn't considered a missile. That way it can get around all sorts of international treaties.
Pretty sneaky.
Yes, but effective. And that's not even the scariest thing about this weapon.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
It's a stealth weapon.
You mean it won't show up on radar?
Yeah. The truth is, they've been working on a stealth missile since the late 70s.
Why weren't they able to develop one until now?
Because of the missile rocket propulsion system, it would be picked up by enemy satellites.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
But unlike a missile, the railgun doesn't burn any propellant, so it can't be detected by any current ballistic missile detection systems.
An invisible nuclear warhead.
Totally impossible to intercept. And on top of that, it's got a surface-piercing warhead designed to penetrate hardened underground bases.
Yeah, we learned that lesson in the Gulf War.
This thing could mean the end of the world.
It's the ultimate weapon. And from a political point of view, it avoids the problem of nuclear reduction and nuclear inspection.
Political points.
Colonel, is this true? Are you listening?
I'm listening.
If word of this got out, it could delay the signing of the START 3 treaty and cause a huge international incident.
Yeah, it would be nasty. The United States would be denounced by the UN. It could even bring the president down.
Did you know this, Colonel?
I'm sorry.
That's a yes.
Changed, Colonel.
I won't make any excuses.
Snake, listen to me. This new nuclear weapon, it's never actually been tested, only simulated.
You mean they ran a computer model?
Yeah, that's why they were conducting this exercise. They needed to get actual experimental data to back up the simulation.
What were the results of the exercise?
It looks like it went better than they hoped for, but I can't find the data anywhere on this network.
It was wiped.
You'd think that data as important as that would be carefully recorded.
It was. President Baker gave me an optical disc with all of the test data.
What? Do you still have it?
Ocelot's got it.
Ocelot took it from me.
The terrorists have replaced the dummy warhead with a real warhead. Once they input the detonation codes, they should be ready to launch.
So you think they can do it?
Well, the dummy warhead was designed to be identical to the real thing, so I think so.
Did you find out how to override it yet?
Not yet. It must be in a separate file. Right now I'm looking through all of Baker's personal files.
We're counting on you.
Our only hope is a weeb hacker. We are fucked. Lots of stingers. Liquid survived the crash. We have an enemy soldier. And this area looks reasonably large. I think there might be a camera up there on the left, top left as well. Really, Snake? Okay, you heard that. Might as well. The no-kill run was blown a long time ago.
Snake!
Did you find it?
No, I haven't found out about the override system yet, but I found Baker's ulterior motive.
Money?
He's just looking to get rich, isn't he?
Well, that's part of it. Armstech is in much worse financial trouble than I thought.
I know they lost their bid to make the next generation fighter jet. That plus the reduction in SDI spending.
It looks like there was even some talk of a hostile takeover.
Everything was riding on this project, I guess.
And it looks like we were paying a lot of bribe money to the DARPA chief.
Bribe money, huh?
Yeah, and Baker was a big proponent of the nuclear deterrent theory.
I see. So anyway, what about the override?
Just give me a little bit longer.
One more call. One more call should do it. Yeah, I've got memories of there being a camera here, which is not switched on, but it'll switch on later. Oh, what are these two assholes doing in here? But I suppose I can interrupt them. Excuse me.
Okay, I've entered the PAL codes and disengaged the safety device. We can launch anytime.
There's still no response from Washington. It looks like we'll have to show them that we mean business.
Should I set it for Cherniton, Russia?
No. There's been a change. The new target is Lopnor, China.
Why, boss?
I'm sure neither you nor Mr. Golukovich would really like to see a nuclear bomb dropped on your motherland, right?
Golukovich?
Liquid.
But why? There's nothing there.
Wrong. It's a nuclear test site.
A nuclear test site?
If we nuke a major population center, the game's over. But a nuclear explosion at a test site can still be concealed from the public. Meanwhile, Washington will be worried about the retaliatory strike from China.
That'll probably mean top-secret talks between both countries' leaders.
Of course. And in the process, the President will be forced to divulge the existence of a new and highly destabilizing nuclear weapon to the Chinese. What do you think that will do to the US's reputation? Or the President's?
And with the CTBT, that means that China and India... I see.
Yes. When the other countries hear about this new weapon, they'll all want to contact us. Washington won't be very happy when we start selling their own system to the highest bidders. Yes, the President will break. He will give in to our demands.
Big Boss's DNA and $1 billion.
$1 billion?
That money will be used to cure our genome soldiers as well. I'm also including the Foxdie vaccine in our demands.
Foxdie? It killed Octopus and the Armstech president. So it's true that it affects older people first.
Why, what?
Mantis might not have been affected because he wore a mask.
Wolf wasn't infected either. Perhaps due to those tranquilizers she always took.
Something to do with the adrenaline level in the blood. Or maybe it's just because this Foxdie was still experimental, and they haven't worked out all the bugs yet.
In any case, Have you heard from your friend, Colonel Sergei Golukovich, at the Spetsnaz?
He still has doubts about the ability of Metal Gear. He said we can talk after Metal Gear's test launch is successful.
He's a very prudent man.
There's nothing to worry about. The Colonel wants Metal Gear and a new nuclear weapon so bad he can taste it. If Russia wants to regain its position as a military superpower, they need to reinforce their nuclear arsenal. They need a nuclear weapon that can't be intercepted. Metal Gear will allow them to gain first strike capability over the rest of the world.
Their regular army is in shambles, and they think they can restore their country's military power with nuclear weapons? Golukovich, he's no warrior. He's a politician.
Well, he's the one who gave us the Hind and most of our other heavy firepower.
He's got over 1,000 soldiers under his command. If we join forces, we could put up quite a resistance here. Since Mantis died, the Genome Soldier's brainwashing has started to wear off.
Ooh.
I'm worried about the man's morale. An alliance with the Russians would boost that as well.
What are you saying?
We're not going anywhere. We're going to dig in here.
We could still escape.
We've got the most powerful weapon ever made, and we're about to ally with Golukovich's forces.
Are you going to fight the whole world?
And what's wrong with that? We can launch a nuclear warhead at any target on this planet. A nuclear warhead invisible to radar. And on top of that, this base is full of spare nuclear warheads. Once we get the DNA and the money, the world will be ours!
What about your promise to Colonel Golukovich?
I have no interest in the revival of Mother Russia.
Oh, Ocelot's not gonna like that.
Speaking of reviving Big Boss's dream.
From today, call this place Outer Heaven.
Big Boss's dream.
But boss, you're not worried about the PAL being overridden. If the code is entered again, it'll be deactivated.
No need to worry. The DARPA chief and the Armstech president are both dead.
Does Snake know how the override system works?
He can see
You
us.
interrogated him, don't you know?
He didn't have any keys on him.
Wait, what?
Then no one can stop Metal Gear now.
Yes,
By the
correct.
way, what should we do with that woman? Want me to kill her?
Let her live. She's Campbell's niece, and Snake cares for her. We'll keep her as our ace in the hole.
Meryl, she's alive.
Not for much longer. Yeah, Ocelot found the disc.
Snake, I found Baker's top secret files.
Great job.
How's it going there?
They've finished inputting the PAL codes. So how do we deactivate them?
Okay, you see the override system that the President was talking about? It can also be used to input the detonation codes. You see, if you insert the keys when the warhead is active, you deactivate it. And if you insert them when it's inactive, it becomes activated. And you can only use the keys once.
Only once, huh?
Yeah, you better get started. We don't have much time.
But it takes 3 keys, right? I've only got 1 of them.
Hold on a minute. You see, that's the trick. You already have all 3 keys.
What are you talking about?
The card key is made of a shape memory alloy.
Shape memory alloy?
Yes. It's a material that changes shape at different temperatures. The key is made out of it.
This card key?
Yeah. The card key changes shape at different temperatures.
So this key is actually 3 keys in 1. Clever.
Can you see the input terminals in the center of the control room?
I see them.
Those 3 laptop terminals are for the emergency input. There should be a symbol on each screen. Each symbol corresponds to a different key. Input the keys in order from left to right. The left one's for the room temperature key. See the symbol? Next to that goes the low temperature key. The one on the right is the high temperature key.
Okay, I got it. First, I change the shape of the card, and then I input them in order, right?
That's right. All you do is insert the card keys. After you insert the key into the module, a hard disk reads the information contained on it. Once you've finished with all 3 terminals, the code input process is complete. But here's the thing. You can only use the key 3 times. It's an emergency system. It's only meant to be used once.
The world is riding on that key, Snake.
Who's that?
Damn!
there goes the key.
The key fell in the drainage ditch.
Snake! This is bulletproof glass. There's no way in. I'll enjoy watching you die.
I suppose we'd better run.
Snake, you've got to get that key.
Yeah, we won't put all the codes in tonight. I'll leave that for tomorrow. Yeah, that's a mandatory alert. I need to make my way all the way back down, check out the drainage ditch, find the power key, get back up there, input it, do some backtracking. This part of the game basically feels like padding. Alright, well, Snake said there were no guards around earlier. There's some people upstairs.
Find that key. It fell somewhere in that drainage ditch. Use your mine detector.
Mine detector?
Yes, the mine detector works just like a metal detector. The position of the card key should show up on your radar screen.
I did not know that. Someone moved above me just there. I might actually have to get into the ditch here. Someone's coming. God. Snake, please. Right, so I'm slowly being poisoned. Bomb? Identity unknown. Press circle while menu is open to throw.
Snake, did you find the key?
No, it's not here.
Don't be ridiculous. You saw it fall into the drainage ditch, didn't you? The drainage ditch. Isn't there something odd about it?
No. There are a lot of big rats, though.
That's it, Snake. A rat must have eaten it.
Now who's being ridiculous?
No, I'm right. There's no other possibility. Rats eat all sorts of things. There's nothing unusual about that.
Can we talk about this bomb that I just picked up?
Snake, get that card key back from the rat. Why don't you watch its route and set up a trap board with the C4 or something?
I've got no memory of this. Let's get rid of this before I die. This stuff is sewage or something. Okay, we need to hunt a rat. It definitely ducked in here, and then I saw it go north. Maybe I can plant some C4 here. He's running. Yeah, I saw that earlier and thought it might have been someone above me. No, it's a freaking rat. I'll be taking that, thank you. Alright, so we need to get back upstairs and insert that thing. There's Ocelot and Liquid are potentially up there. Interesting way of climbing that ladder, Snake. Does not seem terribly safe for me. They have left the room. We've still got one guard around here, which is really annoying. They do go a long way over to the right though, so maybe I can sneak over here. Yep, there we go. We made it inside. Oh god. Yeah, that's doable. Grab that all-important ration. Let's get to the sensor consoles.
Snake, surveillance camera. When you insert the card key, don't let it see you. Try using your chaff. You could probably use a box, too.
I'll go with the box.
You found the card key, right? First comes the room temperature key. Put it into the far left terminal in the control room. That key is actually an IC card. Its connector pins and main body are made of a shape memory alloy. It's designed so that unless it's been changed to the correct shape, it won't be recognized by the PAL code input terminal in the control room, and the detonation code won't be entered.
No need for a chaff or box.
PAL code number 1, confirmed. Awaiting PAL code number 2.
Okay, that takes care of PAL code number 1. Now PAL number 2. Freeze the key.
I'm shocked that camera didn't spot me. I'm sorry, but you need to die. No, really, you need to die. You can do it, Snake. Well done. It's just going to disappear, so I may as well use a ration. And yeah, if it's not clear...
You've got to lower that card key's temperature. Find someplace cold.
We need to go back to where we fought Raven and wait there for some time. I'm not sure exactly how long. I'm checking OBS, the timer, to see how long it's going to take, because that will be important information for the hard mode playthrough. Not that way. Also, I have not saved assholes tonight. I should really fix that. I did not forget. The jamming's gone. Look at all those cameras. And by that I mean rewind a couple of seconds. Or I can just wait around here perhaps. Look at all those cameras on the radar. They did not want people coming in here. Right, let's camp here a bit. And if it's not obvious, the next step after that is to heat up the key, which means we need to go back to the furnace. And I'm just looking at time in OBS. Well, I could hear footsteps, but I'm just hearing these damn ravens. Right, so that's been about 30 seconds. That's about 45. Minutes. There we go. So it takes about 1 minute for the card to change shape. Now that we've done that, we can shrug our shoulders and go back here now. Definitely not a high point of the game. You can do it, Snake. Okay, is this guy alive again? Actually, I can get past him without needing to kill him. I need to kill him on the way out. Oh my god, I'm blind. That was weird.
Okay, there goes PAL code number 2. Next comes PAL number 3. Warm the key.
And yeah, we passed through a furnace on the way here, so the solution should be very obvious. So what I'll do is I'll do that. I'll check out the other level 7 door that we passed into Snowfield, because I do not recall what's in there. And then I'll come back here and we'll call it there for tonight for the main playthrough, because after that, there's about another hour to go, I think. Possibly a little bit more. And I'm not confident that I can get it all done tonight.
Now you've got to warm the key up. Find someplace hot.
In my pants, Campbell. What am I trying to do? That. Okay, you are here. I'm just blind. My pants are a warm, moist place. Just saying. Let's get up here, go back down. We need to make our way to the furnace. We need to go through the freezer, back to the furnace, up those elevators. Hopefully I'm not going to get ambushed by mines or gun cameras on the way. And then we need to go to the furnace and then make the journey back. It's a bit annoying, but it's okay. So next room we need Chaff. The room after the freezer is just the elevator. Then I believe we've got claymores and guns. I don't recall what's at the top of the other elevator, and then after that we've got the furnace. Where are you? Key is still frozen. Oh god. Yeah, I had a vague memory of this area repopulating itself, but they've cleared out the obstacles, which makes it easy. That's kind of tricky though, because we need to sprint through there once we've warmed the key, otherwise it's going to cool down. Okay, that room looks clear. Up we go. We had to backtrack to get to PSG-1, and now we have to backtrack to the furnace. What's up, Master?
Snake. It's about Naomi Hunter.
Then you should talk to the Colonel. He's looking into it.
Turn your monitor off.
Okay, it's off. No one else can hear us. Go ahead.
Sorry, but I didn't want the Colonel to hear.
Okay, so what's up?
I've got a good friend in the Pentagon.
Yeah?
He's the one who told me about it. It looks like the DIA recently developed a new type of assassination weapon.
An assassination weapon?
Snake, have you ever heard of something called Fox Dye?
Very recently, yes.
No. Fox Dye. Liquid and the others were talking about it.
Yeah. It's some kind of virus that targets specific people. I don't know all the details, but...
What are you trying to say?
It's too similar.
What is?
The cause of death. Didn't the Arms Tech president and the DARPA chief, I mean, Decoy Octopus, die of something that looked like a heart attack?
Yeah?
Well, apparently Fox Dye kills its victims by simulating a heart attack.
No. You're telling me that Naomi was behind it?
Snake, try to remember. Did Naomi give you some kind of injection?
Oh, we saw that.
Nanomachines.
Take a shot.
She was in the best position to have done it, but I don't know what her motive was.
Does the Colonel know?
I'm not sure. But he still hasn't questioned her.
Okay, I'll ask him myself. Colonel, what's new with the Naomi situation?
I just placed Naomi under arrest.
Arrest?
She was sending coded messages towards the Alaskan base. I didn't want to believe it, but she must be working with the terrorists.
Are you sure?
I'm afraid so. She's being interrogated now.
What kind of interrogation?
Well, I'd like to avoid the rough stuff, but we don't even have any sodium pentothal here.
Charming.
Call me if you find out anything.
So it's true, isn't it?
Naomi, I can't believe it.
That means the Fox dye vaccine must be around somewhere.
Listen, I've got bigger things to worry about.
But Snake, you might be infected too, you know.
All I can do is leave it up to the Colonel.
Why are you interested in the vaccine? Okay. We still have claymores here because the game hates me. I can probably avoid them just by going that way though. Those gun cameras though, I can avoid those by doing this. So Chaff and stay to the left of that elevator and I should get through. Unless they reposition the claymores. And yeah, once again, plan is to get back to the control room and then I'll quit. I'm not going to use the third card tonight. That was a long-ass elevator ride though. Not even including the codec. I'll make 2 saves, one here, and then one as I'm back in the room. At least 2 guards, same as before. So I need to get up 1 level. This guy's coming. Looks like he's... Hell. That's fine, but I'm probably going to pop out directly in front of this guy to the south. Nice. Just want to see what's in this room before I go in there, make a save, and heat up the key. Can I climb up here? That looks like a very low box, like I can climb it, but no. Aww. I still love you. Maybe if, oh my god. That's a lot of cameras, holy shit. Maybe if the dog pees on the box earlier, we can do something there. Is it just ammunition? Because if so, that is upsetting. Oh my god, it's just ammunition. That's bullshit. Hey, wanna be my friend? Poor doggo. Oh, that's upsetting. I genuinely thought there would be something useful in there. Or something secret, other than, you know, just fucking bullets. Alright. Plans are finished. We'll make a save here. Heat up the key, go back to the other room, make a save, and then we'll switch over to VR missions for a bit. And once again, I need to try and keep an eye on how long this takes. Look at OBS. Oh god. I completely lost track of time now in OBS. I don't know whether I need to wait near the lava or the molten steel or whatever it is, or whether I can just wait here. Hopefully I can just wait here. Excuse me. Slowly dying here, chat. Alright, so it's less than a minute. Well and truly less than a minute. Now what I need to do is get back through all of these rooms before the key cools down. And I completely forgot to make a save. Let's do it now.
You caught Snake? Snake, in China they say, when walking through a melon patch, don't adjust your sandals. That means that when things get really bad, you have to try to remember what's important. Keep things in the proper perspective, okay?
I'll try, but no guarantees. Also, I really don't understand why you wouldn't adjust your sandals or shoes or bare feet if you're walking through a melon patch. That seems like very odd behavior, but I'm not Chinese, so I will not comment further. We're going to get a codec here, aren't we?
Snake, can you hear me? It's Naomi.
Naomi? What the hell?
Campbell and the others are busy right now. I'm on a different codec.
Naomi, is what the Colonel says true?
Yes, but not everything I said was a lie.
That's comforting.
Who are you?
I don't know myself. I don't know my real name or even what my parents looked like. I bought all my identification, but my reason for getting into genetics was true.
'Cause you want to know yourself, right?
That's right. I want to know where I came from, my age, my race, anything.
Naomi.
I was found in Rhodesia sometime in the 80s, a dirty little orphan.
Rhodesia? What's now known as Zimbabwe?
Yes. Rhodesia was owned by England until 1965, and there were lots of Indian laborers around. That's probably where I got my skin color from, but I'm not even sure about that.
Naomi, you're too worried about the past. Isn't it enough to understand who you are now?
Understand who I am now? Why should I? No one else tries to understand me.
One of these.
I was alone for so long, until I met my big brother. And him.
Your big brother?
Yes. Frank Yeager.
What?
He was a young soldier when he picked me up near the Zambezi River. I was half dead from starvation, and he shared his rations with me. Yes, Frank Yeager. The man who you destroyed was my brother and my only family.
That's a problem.
No. Gray Fox?
We survived that hell together, Frank and I. He protected me. He's my one connection. The only connection I have to my past.
And he brought you back to America?
No. I was in Mozambique when he came.
Who was he? You mean Big Boss?
Yes. He brought us to this land of freedom, this America. And then he and my brother went back to Africa to continue the war. And that's when it happened. You killed my benefactor and sent my brother home a cripple. I vowed revenge and joined Foxhound. I knew it was my best chance to meet you, and I prayed for the day that I would.
So, were your prayers answered?
Yes. I waited 2 long years.
To kill me? Is that all you cared about?
Yes. That's right. 2 years. You were all I thought about for 2 long years. Like some kind of twisted obsession.
Do you still hate me?
Not exactly. I was partly wrong about you.
What about Liquid and the others?
I'll have my revenge on them too.
Naomi, you didn't kill that doctor too, did you? The one that used Gray Fox for his genome experiments?
Dr. Clark? No. That was my brother. Afterwards, I covered it up and helped him hide out.
So that ninja, I mean Gray Fox, he's come here to kill me?
I don't think so. I think he just came here to fight you. I wasn't sure before, but now I think I understand. A final battle with you. That's all he lives for. I'm sure of it.
Fox? No. Naomi, tell me something.
About Fox Die?
Uh-oh.
Fox Die is a type of retrovirus that targets and kills only specific people. First, it infects the macrophages in the victim's body. Fox Die contains smart enzymes created through protein engineering. They're programmed to respond to specific genetic patterns in the cells.
Those enzymes recognize the target's DNA?
Right. They respond by becoming active and using the macrophages. They begin creating TNF-epsilon.
Huh?
It's a type of cytokine, a peptide which causes cells to die. The TNF-epsilon is carried along the bloodstream to the heart, where they attach to the TNF receptors in the heart cells.
And then they cause a heart attack?
The heart cells suffer a shock and undergo an extreme apoptosis. Then
That's a yes.
the victim dies.
Apoptosis? You mean the heart cells commit suicide? Naomi.
What?
You must have programmed that thing to kill me too, right? Do I still have time? Naomi, I don't blame you for wanting me dead, but I can't go yet. I still have a job to do.
Listen, Snake. I'm not the one who made the decision to use Fox Die.
Huh? You weren't?
No. You were injected with Fox Die as a part of this operation. I just wanted to let you know that. No, that's not the whole truth.
Huh?
The real thing I wanted to tell you was... Snake,
Hey, what are you doing?
Snake!
Naomi!
Snake, I can't allow Naomi to make any more unauthorized transmissions.
What?
Naomi's been removed from this operation.
What happened to Naomi? What did she mean when she said that Fox Die was a part of this operation? Colonel, let me talk to her.
I won't. She's under arrest.
Colonel, you double-crossed me.
Snake, there's no time for that. Right now, your job is to stop Metal Gear. Okay, Snake?
My support team is a bunch of Carmichael Hunts. Skunkle, how you doing, dude? Thank you for dropping in, and I'm just about to quit playing for tonight. We'll switch over to VR missions. I'm going to get back to the room where we input the third power key, and then I'm stopping there and we'll finish this off tomorrow night. So who made the decision, Campbell or someone else? Does it matter? Honestly, not really. So I had to pass through there very quickly so the key doesn't cool down. More shaft grenades here, which I desperately need. Let's get back up here. Make a save. And then we'll continue tomorrow night. The night after that is Friday. I will not be available to stream this on Friday because I'll be dog sitting, which means if I'm streaming at all, I'll be streaming directly from my PS5. I will not be streaming to YouTube, which means I will not be streaming this. I'll be streaming something else. Not entirely sure what yet, but I'll come up with something fun, I'm sure. Yeah, from this point on, it's about, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes of gameplay left, maybe more. And about an hour and a half's worth of cutscenes. It's not quite that bad, but, you know. That dude's still there. Let's make our save.
Snake, Naomi's under arrest.
What the hell is happening over there? What's the Colonel thinking?
Campbell is... I'm sorry, I can't say anymore. But please believe me, I'm here to help you until the end.
Just gonna save over here in case the game trolls me and decides to put the key to room temperature when,
Please, Nick, don't give up.
while I'm not playing. Adds to Skunkle, I'm sorry, I'm deeply sorry. The goal of my content is to blame Gen P whenever the ads come up. Like that. That is the goal of my content. Also, Gen P, how you doing? I removed the underscore. You removed the underscore, I removed the underscore as well. You got anything to say?
Colonel, what's new with Naomi?
I'm not gonna get anything.
She's being interrogated, Snake. Leave her to me. You just worry about stopping Metal Gear. Please, Snake. I consider you my friend. Please believe that. Snake, we're just about out of time. Get to the control room.
We will continue this tomorrow night. About 2 hours into the stream, or just over 2 hours. Let's just play some VR missions to finish. I'll try and knock off, I don't know, about 10% or so. Getting up to about 35% maybe less. We'll just see how we go. 300 missions. We've done 75, I think. Is that math? 25% of 300 is 75. Skunkle, the underscore screws you every time you try to shout out Gen P. Gen P, why did you lose the underscore? It was a unique part of your beautiful identity, dude. So, how you doing? Alright. I fiddled with explosives. Finished with grenades yesterday, so let's go with claymores. Destroy all targets, head for the gold. Landmines can be retrieved by crawling to them. Really? Alright, fine. I walked into a landmine. Nothing impressive about that. 2 targets. They are everywhere. Unfortunately, I do not have the thermal goggles, so I can't use that to ID the mines. Damn it. The grind is real. Yeah, I think I'm best off just clearing the center, just so I don't accidentally walk into any of them, because if I walk into two of them, that's death. We're quite safe from that explosion there, which is surprising. I didn't really know that's how claymores worked, both in the real world and also in the world of Metal Gear. Eight. Annoying. Oh my god, that didn't hit you?
Impressive.
16. Just placing these randomly. How did that one not hit you? Alright, so I am not sure how I died there, because I thought that the one that I placed detonated the moment I placed it, or the instant after I placed it. Skunkle, that's a rather unfortunate maze design. I saw that and I didn't want to comment on it. It's not quite it, but it's close enough. But as people will tell you these days, it's a symbol of peace, and he did nothing wrong. Also, the world is full of shitty people. That one's poorly placed. Let me pick that one up. Actually, wait a moment. Yeah, that one in sensor's fine. Yeah, I think the design's fine. If the arms were longer, then yes, there will be problems. I'm actually out of claymores, which is ridiculous. Alright, let's just place that there. Go around here, and that will do it.
Yeah.
Impressive.
I was kind of hoping that it would zoom out to show me exactly what that looked like. I don't think it's as bad as we think. Claymore. Let's take out some humanoids, or genome soldiers. Oh hell. Why?
What was that noise?
Brother! It's that easy to avoid claymores. Get out of here. I don't believe that. How did he get past that first? Or not the first claymore, it's the same claymore, obviously, but he walked straight past it. It'd be like me walking past it right there. That is not happening.
What was that noise?
Lovely. Just want the radar back. Actually, I can knock on this wall.
What was that noise?
So there's a claymore on my left. There could be one above me, but it's fine because we've got the radar now. We have 2 claymores down here, which is not great. What's the go here? I kind of want to set one here. Then try and nail this guy above me. He's most likely going to spot me. He not see me there, dude. Lovely. Don't know where the last one is. I don't think I've ever heard that sound effect before. I heard something. Skunkle, I was joking. I know I've heard that, but no, I did not agree with what I just said, to be very, very clear. It's pretty laughable too. Honestly, don't think it was intentional, just an easy design to render and turn at the Millennium. Oh man, that makes you feel old graphics, yeah. I think the only other place it's acceptable was on whatever map of Wolfenstein 3D. If you look at it from above, it looks like that, and that makes total sense.
What was that noise?
Come here, dude. That's interesting. I can't look around. Okay, never mind. I was holding up the entire time there, and the moment it went into alert, it zoomed out the camera. Yeah, let me just say for the record, fuck Nazis and fuck Elon Musk. In case that's not very clear. I think we can all get along, but if you are a Nazi or Elon Musk, I don't want to know. I don't know why it's pulling out the camera. That's very curious. Also, there's a mine on you folks. Just go right, please. Lovely. I'm sorry, that didn't kill you? I call bullshit on that. Right, come here. Alright. I found a secret. Is that someone else? I don't think I'm out of this yet. That's not going to work. I need to get closer. Brother.
What was that noise?
It was me. And now you're dead. Yeah, all we need to do is lure them to a corridor, or a corner rather, and we can take them out with claymores. Watch out for minefields? Yeah, about that. Oh. Well, that's fucking lovely. Thank you, game. I appreciate it. We have invisible claymores here, although that is going to be in the mine detector, isn't it? Oh my god. I'm fucked. And not in a pleasurable way. Yeah, those two have gone away somewhere, so... Had to go for it. Didn't have a choice. I didn't have a choice. Had to go for it. And the only other way you could potentially get to it is go around the right-hand side and then make your way up. So that's what I'm up against. That just looks like a pile of shit. Pardon my language. Whoa. Alright, fine. How do we do this? That searchlight has a very wide range. I didn't think it would go all the way to the right edge, but it totally is, so... Maybe what I can do is... sequence break part of this, or do this. That'll get rid of one of them. And you might think I'm cheating, and you'd be correct, but that's going to improve my odds, I think. Skunkle, is there a no damage challenge for these? There is not. For some of the later ones, there is a score requirement, and there is a scoreboard. There is potential no damage on the later ones, maybe, I'm not sure, but for these weapons missions that I'm doing, there is nothing of the sort. Yeah, let's try going up there. Just gotta watch out for this arsehole. I mean, that floodlight is going all the way over. But if he turns south now, I've got serious problems. Well, if he comes back this way, I've got serious problems. Although... it could be worse. I could be about to walk into a mine. If I can nail you without walking into a mine, then we're good. Oh, fuck you.
Yeah.
Not a fan of that one.
Impressive, Snake.
If you're going to give me a mine challenge and then not give me the mine detector, it's not going to end well. Just saying. Alright, let's take a look at special. Nothing else is unlocked yet. Claymore, I need 25 kills. No, that's not true. That's third. What do I need? 18. I've got 1 minute to do it. Also, I've got 100 claymores. Oh! What the fuck? Yeah, I think I just need to stay in the center and place them around me and hopefully not die. This is unnecessary because I've already upped my target. That will get me third at least.
Good as they said.
I'm not. I might knock out 2 more weapons tonight if I can. If I can bring myself to do it. Nikita and the sniper rifle. Joy. Though these ones are probably puzzles. On targets. I don't know what they said, that's true. They could have said I'm absolute shit at my job, and they'd be correct. Moving targets with a Nikita, really? Could be worse.
Impressive.
Oops. Nobody saw that. Was not lined up against the wall correctly. Of course, I could just fire from here and navigate it, but that involves effort. Okay, there we go.
Impressive.
Alright, which way? Which way are we going? Not that way. First try, indeed. So what I need to do here is keep turning. And the rocket... Okay, I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. What I need to do is keep turning, and that should prevent this rocket's booster from kicking in, and therefore I should be able to navigate these very tight spaces. You can see me wiggling it back and forth there, like I do most nights, but I have to do that to make sure that the booster doesn't kick in. Watch out for gun cameras. Oh my god, really? Alright, we could be here a while. And this is the part where we do need the booster to kick in so that we can avoid the gun camera. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Impressive, Snake.
Advanced. This feels unfair. We're taking out the enemies with the Nikita. I mean, yes, I might miss, but they can't fight back against this, to my knowledge. Come on, keyboard and mouse. This is the PlayStation 4 version, so I'm on DualSense. And yeah, it's every bit as awful as it sounds. Yep, there we go. I mean, look at that. He looks at the missile with curiosity and then he dies. Oh my? I mean, in my day we played this on a PlayStation and we had these even smaller controllers. Hell, we didn't even have analog sticks back in the day. In my day it was just a D-pad. Yes, I'm a terrible person, chat. Oh god, why did I do that? Why am I trying to move Snake when I'm firing the missile? Hey fellas. I saw them there, thought, yep, I can fire one missile, move, and then fire a second. Use first-person view mode. Yeah, about that. I think I know about that. Where are you? No, really, where are you? How do I know you from here? Okay, give me a minute. Is there a slope around here? No, I need to go down, don't I? I've got to go down here. I see, we need to navigate this maze. So we'll go, which way will we go? Fuck, either way it's awful. I'll hug the right-hand wall, but that's going to be a hell of a shot. Turned way too late there. Once again, we need to wiggle us. And I need to make this corner, and that's probably the hardest part, this first corner. From here, I don't really know where I'm going other than hugging the right-hand wall. I think I've got to go this way now. Okay, that's the way to go, but it's tricky. I'm also burning a lot of fuel. There's possibly another path which is more efficient. But for now, this is the path that I'm going to use. So we go here, we hit this T-junction, I need to turn left. I need to not hit that corner. And that's easier said than done. Having Metal Gear Solid 2 flashbacks here. Spoilers from Metal Gear Solid 2. I need to go a bit further in here, and then turn left. Oh my god, that's close. Yeah, it's about half fuel, which should be enough as long as I can make this. Oh, hey. What's next? 1. Alright, let's navigate this staircase. But I think we might have to do... This one might be a puzzle. These platforms to the right here. Where's my target? Target's ahead of me somewhere, but I don't see where. Okay, so I need to... I feel like I might need to fire it this way. And turn. No, that's not it. Okay, I see. We need to go up here. Then we need to go over here. Go up there, then turn around. Where are you? You're over there. But you're nice at the top of the stairs, so I need to go up around there and then try and nail you. And that was not quite it, unfortunately. Okay. Do I need to be at the base of the stairs for this to work? Oh, good. Yeah, I can't get all the way upstairs. I need to pull out just before I get to the top, like around here. But that's too soon. That's better. Hey, you.
Impressive, Snake.
Alright, this one's going to be an issue. Wasn't all of them. Damn it.
Impressive, Snake.
Skunkle, just quietly, I'm simulcasting to YouTube with this series. Just a thought. I don't get paid for it, but as I've said, I do not need to be paid for this, so it's all good. Let's go... No, not that. Everything else is still locked off here, damn it. I'll do the PSG one before calling quits tonight. Destroy 35 targets with the Nikisa. What the fuck? Oh, wow. $35 is a lot, though. I'm not sure I can do that. $35 is a shitload of targets. And clearly I need a better strat than this. Oh my god. Just in time. Damn indeed. Doesn't matter though, all that matters is that I clear it. I've definitely seen that on the guide. Alright, so we'll get up to around 35% tonight, I think, and then call it quits. So I've got 2 more weapons. One is the PSG-1, the other is the Stinger. The PSG-1 is by far the worst of the two, so let's do that one first. Destroy all targets, head for the goal. I'll take some drugs. Drugs make me happy. And there's no zoom on this, for fuck's sake.
Impressive. Impressive.
Moving targets, fucking lovely. Although they're not moving by terribly much, which is something I can deal with. Another one? Alright, that I can deal with. There's one more. After this one, I mean. It's likely on the far side there. No, never mind, it's also coming around here. What the hell? Easy.
Impressive.
Okay, this one could be a bit trickier. Gen P, take notes for Hitman.
Impressive.
Last one. That's too interesting to ignore. Why is this here? That's only one diazepam. Shit. Maybe I can only hit these from here and I have to hit the ones, or the last one from above? I don't know. Like this one here, how do I hit this one? It seems like I should be able to hit it though. Yeah, I can totally hit that. I can completely, utterly, and totally hit that, like so. curious because it suggests that I should go up here, up those stairs, but there's no need.
Yeah.
Impressive, Snake.
Alright, let's do advanced. We will do the Stinger tomorrow night, along with the main game. Got a PSG-1, we can use that to save Meryl. That was easy. So, where are all the other missions? They have to be under special. Because there's 5 more under advanced and 5 more under weapon. I'm going to take that because I'm waving all over the place.
What was that noise?
Lovely shooting.
Impressive.
If only you could do that on the PlayStation Vita. If you know, you know. Do we have any Diazepam around here? I can go this way. Hello. Yeah, I'll take that. How you doing?
What was that? What was that?
Skunkle says, I know. I looked at it last night and basically I'm at about 14% and it's virtually impossible. No pun intended. Alright, we're surrounded. Lovely. Is there any Diazepam down here? There is. Love it. Alright, let's whip this out. And get to work. Where did you go? I can see the way to go here is to use first-person view to look at them, get them in your line of sight roughly, and then just whip out the rifle, and you'll be facing that direction automatically. I fired that first shot, so he would hold still.
Impressive, Snake.
Six.
What was that noise? What was that noise? What was that noise?
Who do we have left? You always wonder if Sony were deliberately ironic in the naming of the Vita, considering how dead the controls are. I mean, Vita means life. But trying to play MGS2 and MGS3 on us, I mean, it's possible. I've got the Platinum on MGS3, and I've got everything except the VR missions done on MGS2. But man, it's so hard to hold after a while. Your hands start cramping up. It's not a very fun console. How the hell do we unlock this stuff, really? I don't think we have to do that, do we? Oh shit, we do. We absolutely do. That's not a time trial, that is a, Do I need to do time attack? That would explain a lot, actually, wouldn't it? Let me just do the 1 minute battle here. We'll do the versus enemy tomorrow. Do I need to do time attack? I didn't think it was required. Destroying 10 targets. You give me 300 bullets to work with. That is exceedingly generous, game. Thank you. I'll hold still, you so-and-sos. That's our 10. As we'll do that for the quick reload, although it has to zoom back in, which is not great. Oh, really? How's that?
Excellent, Snake.
Excellent, Snake, indeed. %36%. So at this point, we can play through the Stinger on weapon and advanced and special. I need to see if this is a thing. I didn't think it was a thing, but I need to check.
Excellent, Snake.
Are we still at 36%? Fuck. Okay, we need to redo the whole lot. Oh my god. I thought the guide said you didn't need to do time attack. I would like to submit a complaint. Fuck me, so what are we missing? Yeah, okay, there's time attacks for everything here. Shit. Alright, plan for tomorrow, we're going to finish the game. And then I'll come back in here, we will do the Stinger target mode on weapon, advanced and special. And then I need to go and redo them all over again on frigging time attack. I could have sworn the guide said it was not necessary. Oh god, that's depressing. That's super depressing. That answers the question though, because yeah, there's a couple of specials here which I, well actually no, they're replicated over here as well, so that is going to get me up to about 75%, and then the rest are these special things here. That makes a lot of sense. I was wondering where half the missions were. It turns out they're just on the right hand side of the screen here. Skunkle, good luck with getting Konami to do something about your complaints. I mean, they're making games again. Maybe I'll threaten them by saying I'm not going to purchase Silent Hill F. Maybe they'll take my complaint seriously. Maybe they'll just ignore me. I don't know. Alright, so I am officially depressed now. I can't get out there, otherwise I'm going to lose my progress. Let me just make a save, and we'll call it there. I need to start packing a suitcase because I'm going to be dog sitting on the weekend. And yeah, I'll play this tomorrow night. We'll hopefully complete this game and get through a couple more VR missions. But on Friday night, I'm not going to be able to play this. I'll play something else from my PS5 using my DualSense as a microphone. It's going to be fucking awesome. And then Saturday, I can't stream Hitman on Saturday due to the same problem. And I can't stream Saturday night either due to the same problem. So it's going to get weird for a couple of days. Alright, so I think I'll call it there. I'll quickly check out Death Stranding before I go to bed, just to see what that's like, but I won't do that on stream. We'll just call it here, and I'll try and get online around the same time tomorrow night. Same time, same duration, that sort of thing. Play a bit more of this, knock out a couple of trophies, and move on with life. Alright, so I'm going to call it. Big thank yous to anyone who's hanging out tonight. Skunkle, GenP, Golden Gas, Hashin, anyone else watching on YouTube, anyone else watching on Twitch. I don't understand why you do, but thank you, I appreciate it. Have a great day, great night, or whatever it happens to be in your particular part of the world right now. And I'll be back online with some more of this tomorrow night. See you then.